Gotta be.
Sticking with movies, something weird happened with Ben Affleck. I think he tweeted a video of...
He had to permission to do this.
It's very strange, isn't it?
It's weird. It's a weird thing.
He's tweeted a video of someone in a Deathstroke costume menacingly walking up to the camera, and it looks like he's filmed the dailies with his mobile phone, basically, and just posted it online. And yeah, it's Deathstroke, but you know, it's not like some sort of exciting Deathstroke. It could be a TV Deathstroke.
It literally looks like is it one of the Call of Duty games where you get into a lobby and your character just walks up and is like, "Yeah, I'm ready." It literally, as soon as I saw it, I was like, "Fuck my life! Is this a video game entrance for Injustice or something?" And I realised, oh wait, no, this is actually a film thing.
And there's even like this fucking smoke machines in the background type thing.
Yeah, it moves that way and you see a green screen, and this is not the way to announce a character. I get what they're going for. I'm assuming they're going with like what Stephen Amell does, where he interacts with fans. Is like, "Hey guys, we're doing this season. I'm going to defend Arrow, even though it's still going to be shit this season."
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, a lot of these companies are getting good at fan engagement and doing things that are a bit fun, if you like. This I wouldn't count necessarily as fun, but it's unusual marketing and more direct marketing.
It worked.
Yeah.
Because my Facebook exploded with Deathstroke, yes! And it's like, the thing is, I'm very confused as to what film this is for.
We all are, yeah.
Because Justice League's filming, we know Justice League's filming. I didn't think Batman was filming, unless this is test footage for Batman, which makes it weirder to tease it while Justice League's happening, because you've got Wonder Woman and Justice League before you even have that Batman movie. So it has to be Justice League,
Zack
right?
Snyder's master plan.
Deathstroke's in Wonder Woman.
This is Snyder's master plan. Confuse everybody so much that they don't ask any questions when they eventually get to the cinema.
I've got it. Got it. Right, Justice League. They're gonna put Deathstroke in the trailers. It's gonna be like they're gonna do the Jared Leto Joker thing, and then he's not gonna be in the movie. But then it comes out on Blu-ray. People buy the Blu-ray. But then you get the Justice League Deathstroke edition on Blu-ray.
I've got an idea too, which is that you know how DC, they're so above doing stingers at the end of their films that they do stingers in the middle of their films where Bruce Wayne watches YouTube for a bit. I wonder if he just watches YouTube for a bit and Deathstroke's on it, just strutting up to the camera, and the video is called like, "Check out my new costume."
Not even that.
And then Wonder Woman's guitar strings play.
5-second advert at the start of a YouTube video he's got, and it's just Deathstroke. He's like, skip.
He's like, I'm going to go and kill this Deathstroke character. I can't skip his ads. And that's how they fight.
If anything, I would say that it's something for the Batman film. I can't see Deathstroke being a big part of Justice League in any way. Whether he makes his first appearance in that movie in some obscure way, just so that they can have the illusion of connectivity. I don't know.
Flashbacks.
It could even just be sizzle shots for when they start filming, just to use something to attach to their social media presence.
Yeah.
Make it flash up on people's timelines. That's all it'll be. There's obviously nothing character bound happening there.
No.
He's not doing anything.
He's testing out his new smoke machine.
Yeah. Just got this in the shot, mate. Look at this.
Getting this costume that we have lying around from Arrow Season 2. And we're never going to use it again, so you might as well just test the smoke machine with this, yeah? Okay.
While we're on the subject of these film companies doing like fan reach outs or whatever, we didn't put this on the rundown, but did any of you watch that Thor
Team Thor. Oh my god.
So funny.
It was perfect.
Oh, brilliant.
Oh.
So good.
Oh, they showed it at Comic-Con, and I'm really glad we got to see it.
Yeah.
Oh god, it was so great. It was. I think the director directed it, didn't he?
Yeah, he did. Yeah.
So Thor Ragnarok's going to be amazing.
Oh,
just based off that, and it was so funny.
everything that comes out of that movie, I'm getting excited for Thor, and I didn't really care about Thor 2, and I don't really know this director. I know he's done something good.
What We Do in the Shadows. Yeah, it felt like that. It was really good.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, look, it's a drawing of my hammer, and then, oh, look, it's holding me.
Yeah. For those of you who haven't watched it, just Google Team Thor and watch it. It's just a comedy short about what Thor was doing during the Civil War. And even, what's his name?
Mark Ruffalo appeared in it.
Ruffalo, yeah, he pops his head in and does a bit. And it is just so fucking stupid and funny. It just doesn't take itself seriously at all.
Steve.
Which is the opposite of DC, really. They're still like... This clip says it all. It's just so fucking moody and look how badass I am. While I walk up and stare at the camera, it's like, for God's sake, guys, like, just fucking relax for a minute. Anyway.
No, don't tell them to relax, because then we have Suicide Squad. Don't.
No,
let them do the dark thing.
That was them relaxing after they filmed it and thinking, how can we make this more fun?
Let's put pop songs in for the first 6 minutes of the movie.
Yeah, pretty much.
Did anyone hear Panic at the Disco's Bohemian Rhapsody cover? It's fucking atrocious.
I'm not that against it.
I love Panic at the Disco, but
I've heard a lot worse. But they didn't use that version in the film.
It's mind blowing. I don't understand.
What is it on the official soundtrack?
It kills me.
They must not have the rights to the full song
to put on an album.
Yeah,
for the soundtrack.
Because they've got the Queen version in the film.
Yeah.
But Panic's on the soundtrack.
Yeah.
It's so strange. And then you've got DC releasing their own Spotify playlists as reading companions for all of their Rebirth titles.
I didn't know that.
This new to you? Search DC on users on Spotify. There are tons of them.
Is there a Flash Rebirth one?
Probably.
I'm gonna do that.
To be fair, it's not something that's never been done before. Marvel did this with Hawkeye, but it was creator driven. Like David Aja used to release the music he wrote the issue to. And it would always really fit the mood of what's going on. So we'll probably talk about that when we do the Hawkeye thing.
Yeah, I'll have to go and listen to
you
that.
can bring up like the Hawkeye playlists they are. I listened to the soundtrack to issue 3, I think it was, and I think it was just maybe one song that he put out on that one. It was really, really good, and it did suit perfectly what you're reading. So that's interesting.
But yeah,
so
Deathstroke should have been exciting. Wasn't, because it was done weirdly and like this would have been fine for a CW Stephen Amell thing to be like, oh look, Deathstroke's back. Everyone would have lost their shit because Deathstroke is still the best thing about Arrow. But for Ben Affleck would just be like, here's some thing.
This is happening. Look what happened today on set. Yeah. It's really strange.
Which movie? It's the Suicide Squad reshoots, I swear. It
was Daredevil, wasn't it? It was a Daredevil set.
I'm not even sure it was accompanied by any sort of explanation or anything. It's
just put it out and then everyone was like...
It's weird, sort of tone-deaf, like... Let's just feed the animals something and then they'll be interested again.
This is what you get a cameraman to do. Some cameraman who's got like 20 followers on Twitter. You get him to do something like this, and then it makes its way to the internet, to the Reddit,
like, oh God,
and then it explodes naturally, and people come up with their own theories rather than this is definitely happening because Batfleck just tweeted it.
Yeah,
it's a really strange way of doing it without any sort of. At the very least, if you're going to get Ben Affleck to do it, give him the actual footage. To tweet out. Makes no sense.
Or have him walk up to him or something. You know what I mean? Like, just off a screen. It's so weird.
Yeah.